All right, so as you guys probably know, it was like a false start today. I set up the video. It was kind of like there was some self-sabotaging going on. There was some real life holy mackerel crap going on, and there was some technical stuff going on. It is what it is. So I did the first video live instead of the recording, and turns out it was too long. Now, only one person actually said this is overwhelming, it's too much. But what happened when she said that was I put people that I trust know Tidy Tutor can get in there and know the program and stuff, and I asked them, could you please go into the Facebook group and take the video, like actually do the video as if you're taking it. And one of them said, it's fine. I have no problem with it. But Pam Young, if you know Pam Young, she's author of Sidetracked Home Executive. She's what turned me on to who I am today. Um, I asked her, I text messaged her, I said, could you please go on there? I'll add you to the group. So she's part of our group, which is fun. And she said it was a little bit long. So that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear was it was a little bit long. So I redid it and I posted in the group, so you might be able to find, I mean, you will be able to find it if you scroll, and you'll see the live videos that I did today explaining. All right, one of them is me explaining this is what happened, and another one is just like kind of like an impromptu. The area that I used to demonstrate what we're doing, I brought over there the containers, like, I bought some wicker containers and things that would look pretty in her space to actually put the stuff in, which is the next process that we have going on. Probably it's going to be in our third session together. And I brought it over there and we took pictures, and I said, you know what, let's do a Facebook Live and let's do like a behind the scenes version of what's going on here. So we did that, and you got to meet my son's girlfriend, Holly. And so I just sent out an email to all of you. If you're not on my email list, because I think some of you have found the Facebook group and I just let you in, but you're supposed to be registered. It's really important because there's some things that you're just not going to get information about through Facebook. Facebook does not notify everybody of everything, and you're going to want to know. So one of the links that are here somewhere, I'll put it in the chat. If you haven't signed up for the challenge, then do that. All right, like actually do that. If you just wandered in here through a search or something, you're gonna want to definitely be part of the challenge. I mean, yeah, like legitimately. And I sent out an email just a little while ago to all of the people that registered, explaining what's going on. And so here's what's going on. We're actually going to officially start tomorrow. This was like a practice run, so they say. We had to hit reset. And let's go with the flow, okay? So whoever it is that's here and was overwhelmed, then just like kick it to the curb and start again tomorrow. Anybody here that did really great and was like, wow, that was amazing, then start again tomorrow in another space, because we couldn't do all the spaces in one day. So there's that, all right? If you have any questions about what we're doing now, then ask me and I'll answer them, all right? I can see, like, because maybe you did take that one and you have questions, ask me. All right, so Noda said reset, yay! You know what? I'm so thankful because Noda, one of the things that I noticed was a little bit overkill was I said, right, make a list of everything in your space. Well, that was easy for us to do over by Holly's house. It was easy for me to do when I did it at my house. Because what I did in my world is I allowed stuff to just accumulate because I wanted to test it out. I knew that this worked because I have one video in my session 4 of Tidy Tutor University That's the course that I teach. Most of the people, or a lot of the people that are joining this, are part of that. Um, I have a behind the scenes of session 4 because I had to stage something, and it went to it goes where it goes. It's one of our habits, and so this is something that like I do every day. I do all the time. This is the way we live, all right? But and so it was kind of like why I didn't see like, well, we could do this challenge because it's so like, well, this is what we do. So what I did was in my bedroom, I allowed myself to like not put things away, not throw things away, just put stuff everywhere so that when I was done in about a week, I had something I could, test and have for you to do. So I did it in 2 places, my house and her house. But the thing that I forgot is some people have not just a week's worth of stuff in their clutter magnet area. Some people have years worth of stuff in their clutter magnet area. So even though the process is exactly the same, if you've got 1 year's worth of pile or 1 week's worth of pile, the process is the same. The overwhelm might not be. So I understand completely. I completely understand. So we're going to hit reset. We're going to start again tomorrow. I already did the the first video. I've already done. It's all done. All I've got to do is get it into our group. I'll do it in the morning, 8 a.m. You'll see it posted there. I'll get it in my where I save my videos, and then for people that is private, and then I'll share it in the email and you guys will get it out. Just remember that all the emails you get, it's going to be a few hours after the Facebook group because it just takes time. Like it just doesn't happen in a bam. The video on Facebook has to be rendered, it has to be saved, and then the email has to be sent out. So it takes some time. So everybody that's listening to me here, you're on Facebook, so you don't care. But if you're friends with anybody that's doing this challenge with you and they're not on Facebook, just let them know. It's just going to be a couple hours later and then they'll get it. Okay? Now remember about the challenge that we're having. All you have to do is share one of the links to join. All right, you have a link to join on many different places. I can put another one here. And all I have to do is go to search and I put in that link and everybody comes up who posted that link. So that's all you have to do. If you do it in a private message, screenshot it and send it to me, an email, screenshot it and send it to me. The people that you invite don't have to join, but please don't spam anybody. Make sure that you ask people that actually wanted to join. So I'm just going to look that needs this help and would like it. All right, let's see. Your comments made me hang in there. That was Broman. Can you explain a little bit more? My comments when and about what? Karen, oh, you mean hang in there like it was a little overwhelming and my comments made you hang in there? Is that what you mean? Karen said, that would be me. Yes, I know. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me know. Holy mackerel, I'm overwhelmed. I really appreciate it. Sherry said, brand new tidy tutor baby here. Hello, Sherry. I wonder how many of you are here. There might be a lot of you, because I put a video on YouTube and there were some people that never had a YouTube from me. Sherry, okay, let's see. All right, so I think we're done. Let me take a look and see if there's any more comments I didn't see. I need to know if you have any questions, okay? I need to know if you have any questions, and if you do, I'll answer them. So far, all I see is 4 comments, and that's that. Or even if you have any comments, like even if you want to say, like, how you feel about how it was done. I loved it. I didn't love it. I don't know, a whole bunch of whatever it is that you're thinking, okay? Sherry said, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I completely get it. I get it. And listen, we are not today taking care of the whole house. We're not. It's not possible to do that in one day. My heart was to figure out how could we make the most impact in the shortest amount of time. And this is really big. I was thinking about people who are working from home now that never did before because of COVID. People that are home with their children are working from home, and so are they because of COVID, not being able to do the normal things. There's some family members that just are so anti-social right now because of the situation that we don't even get to see the people we love. And so there's a lot going on at home. I completely get it. So this one thing, just one section that is used for something traditionally, like a counter, a kitchen table, an end table, a coffee table, a desk. One thing that's used for a traditional thing, let's make that okay in two ways. One way, exactly how it was made to be used, and two ways, how you're using it. So that's what we want to do. And then there's going to be stuff that you're like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? Who gives a crap? That stuff that you were wondering, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? It was there anyway. Now we have a space for that stuff. Now it's like, all right, well, there was 22 things in that area that has nothing to do with what I would use it for, and it's nothing to do with what it is used for. And so those 22 things, I'm going to take over here and I'm going to separate them. Well, these things, I know where they go. A toothbrush goes in the bathroom. My makeup goes in my bedroom. My bikini goes in my dresser. But then there's going to be other things that's like, well, I have some picture frames. I have some photos. I have some lip balm. I have some whatever, like some other odd things that you're like, I don't know what to do with these. We're going to keep those in the, I don't know what to do with these things. But the beauty is that so what? It is where it is. And your space is now what it is designed for and what it will bless you for. And it'll stay that way. And that stuff, we'll work on it another day. You know, it would have been there anyway. Now at least it's not there. I hope that is clear, right? Allison said, because I was working on my dining room table, I don't want anything left on it. So I got a bit confused by the categories. I ended up sorting stuff into locations and moving it there. Yeah, you see, let's say your dining room table had a whole bunch of stuff on it. Well, what we need to do is we need to decide, where does this stuff go? And the best way to do it is to put it in categories, especially if, like, let's say, Allison, that you're a crafter and you do quilting, right? And your dining room table is the best place to do quilting. It's big. So you do crafting at your dining room table, and that is, you have quilting stuff there, but you also have like a bikini, you have a toothbrush, you have your hard drive, you have a laptop, you have some food, you have some garbage on there too. So bum, bum, boom, you get rid of all that stuff and you're left with your dining room table and you're left with your crafting stuff. Well, you want to keep your crafting stuff there. That's the main reason for the categorizing of things, so that things can go where they go when we're done. And you can decide, well, what belongs here? What stays here? Say one of those categories is your wallet, your keys, and your purse. Well, is that where your wallet and keys and your purse always go? So you have two decisions to make. And this is going on when we do the training. You have two decisions to make. Is it going to be your primary space for those keys, wallet, and purse? Or do you have to be your own mommy and say, stop putting your purse in the dining room. Let's get a hook for as soon as we walk in the door, and that's where my purse goes from now on. Or you could decide that, you know what, it's a perfect space for it. As soon as I walk in, the dining room's right there. This is where I'm going to keep my purse. See what I mean? It's all very individual. And if you do your crafting there, well, then you don't want to move all your quilting materials somewhere else or lug it back in. Let's figure out how you might be able to incorporate your quilting passion in your dining room area. Maybe that might work. See what I mean? So that's where it goes. And I do understand that there was so much in session one or in day one that it was a little bit difficult to decipher, because I've got it up here, but you don't. And I apologize for that. I really do. I said to Pam, I think I've been neat for too long. Okay, let's see. I'm going to look. I think we got a couple comments. Kathy Edwards said, I sent my daughter the share, but she's been sick, so maybe not. So maybe not be up for the challenge. Well, I'm sorry your daughter's been sick, but one of the good things is that we're starting tomorrow instead of today, right? So, and then we got this kind of like little bit of a head start, I guess, and hopefully, and it looks like nobody's mad at me. I was hoping that when I saw this and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to reduce the day one. I thought to myself, oh my gosh, what if like somebody says, holy mackerel, Kathy, I wasted my day today. But nobody did that. Nobody at all did that. Everybody was very gracious, and most people were like really happy that they get another day. So that's wonderful. Okay, so I don't see anything else. Anybody else? It says there's 27 comments, but it isn't showing me the comments, which is quite annoying. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Kathy, thank you for the reevaluation and the restart. Your humility and honesty keep me feeling like I'm in the right place. I'm going to cry. That made some tears come. I know it don't look like it, but they did. I really thank you. I really admire you, and thank you for your willingness to help us all out of our individual messes. Thank you so much for saying so, Georgia. Bless my heart. Okay. And it also makes me feel better about, the screw up. Let's see. Alicia, you said you are even more beautiful on this close-up video. Oh, God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you for everything and your tips and effort. Always appreciated. Thanks. I've been doing this so long. 2011, I think, was my first video. And I still haven't changed my YouTube video that is like a welcome video that just comes up every time. And oh my goodness, boy, can you tell that I've aged. Holy mackerel. I mean, this whole kitchen, the house that I'm in now was the same house I did that. It's a completely different house now. It's been remodeled. I've moved. I've sold the house. I've traveled. I mean, my whole life has been completely different since that video, not to mention my age. And there it is, still there, all like me looking like I'm freaking 23. But anyway, thank you very much for saying that. We can't help it. What the beautiful thing about aging is the alternative is not so great. So we all just got to be happy for exactly where we are. And if we could take care of our bodies the best we can, we'll be around a long time, and we'll be around a long time enjoying life. The only reason we think that being older sucks is because of how society pushes youth on us. Let's get over it. Notice that I still love you and love your shirt. Love that we have an extra day. Thanks. Okay. All right. So, I think I'm reading old comments that are not actually from this thread. That's not good. Thanks a lot for everybody that joined me here. And remember that the giveaway giveaway is going to go on till the end. I'm going to, give me like a little bit of time to get everybody together who shared. I have to, gather it, and I have to. There's an app that I could use for it. You put all the data in, and then it picks somebody. But I have to still get it, everybody. So but it's remember this, all right? It's really not about winning the prize, although if you win the prize, it'll be great. Science University is pretty amazing, and having a 1-hour consult with me will really help you, and it'll get you a leg up in so many ways. But in reality, if you do the work for this, you'll get the progress you want. And so striving to win is going to, because with each thing that you do, you get another way to be in the contest, you know, another ticket in the tricky tray basket thing. And so, you know what I mean? And so if you don't win, you still won because you did work and you got the results. All right. So I think I'm done. I don't see anybody's comments. It's not being very friendly, it seems. And I don't know where my phone is. It was here somewhere. I must have dropped it. So I can't look at my phone. So thanks a lot. I can't, I'm so mad I can't see anybody's comments. Why? Makes me mad. Because what if you're asking me something right now and I can't see it? Let me try something. If anybody needs to pop off, go ahead and pop off. Doesn't my bangs, I guess I just got a haircut, can you tell? And they didn't want to do an old lady cut because everything that I showed them, they were like, it's an old lady. Oh, that's an old lady. And like this thing, it was supposed to be very blunt. And I was like, I hate blunt. It makes me look like a Dutch boy. But this I'm not crazy about either. Like, you know, like, I don't know, what the heck is that? So I keep it by my ears. But anyway, it's the bangs are kind of like screwed up. Tell me to shut up. All right. I'm going to try this again, the whole Facebook thing, and see if I could find any comments. And if not, then you guys just take off if you need to. I'm just seeing. But if you did write a comment, know that I'm looking for it right now. All right. So I see. All right, Deborah's here. Deborah, do I pick a new area to work on tomorrow? If you did your area today, damn yeah, right? And in the video that I did today that you're going to share with you tomorrow, I let you know how you can work on more than one area. Like do one at a time, just one. But let's say you're in day one and you did this. Here's your assignment. Finish your assignment for the kitchen island. And now you're like, well, let me go on to my desk. Do that. Take the assignment, do it on your desk. And you're like, well, that was easy. I'm going to go on my dresser. Bada boom. So you did 3 in a day. That only do if it blesses your heart and if you're not overwhelmed by it. Because the same system, the same program, the same system program, it'll work the same tomorrow, the next day, next week, next year, you know? So yes, definitely. Darlene said it's in the mix of the group page. It's not separated. I mean, new comments. We appreciate you, I guess. All right. So, you know, but it says 39 comments. And for some reason, I'm not able to see the 39 comments. Annoy. Holy mackerel, annoy. You know, usually it says show recent, show most relevant, that kind of thing, but it's not doing it. So there is nothing I can do. They're being little shits, these people on Facebook. Maybe if I go into Google Chrome, won't you be my baby? See, we have this thing that we do. You guys can go away because I'm just talking to you like you're my friend or something. You know what I mean? Like we're together in the kitchen. We have this thing that my kids did when they were little. If it's a 3-syllable word like Google Chrome, sometimes it fits. And if there was a 3-syllable word that we said, you know that song, Honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Oh, honeycomb, be my own, right? So if it was a 3-syllable word, we would just say it in that song. So just now, that's why I did Google Chrome, won't you be my baby? Oh, Google Chrome, be my own. And when I'm with people that I don't know and I break out into song, they're like, oh, what's with you? You know? So that's why I explained it. Because once in a blue moon, you're going to get the whole 3-syllable honeycomb song. All right, I'm going to look in Google Chrome and see if maybe it works better. Because did you know that sometimes browsers make things better than other browsers? Like if I want to do a Facebook Live, I have to do it on Google Chrome. I can't do it on anything else. It's not compatible. So, and when I do my website, if there's something I'm like, what's funky with my website? I have to log in Google Chrome and see if it's okay. So there's 40 comments. I'm in Google Chrome and it's only showing me 5. What balls? Is the challenge still going to go Saturday now? What's the last day now? Well, if it's going to be 4 days and it starts actually tomorrow, tomorrow is Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it'll be Sunday. It'll be Sunday that it ends. Okay, now it's not going to go down right away. It's going to disappear on the 30th. So now I think I'll make it the 1st of May. And so you'll have all of that time, you'll have all of that time to see it and all of that. So it's going to be till Sunday. So anybody that's very religious and doesn't do anything on Saturday, because that's the actual Sabbath, or Sunday, and that's the Sabbath that Christians adopted, you'll still have Monday and whatnot. Thanks. I wondered if it was going to go to Sunday. Yeah, it will. And then, somebody asked me, well, what happens if it doesn't go that? Like, what happens if, because, this is the first time I'm doing this training as a clutter magnet thing. I've done it in my life before. Like, this is just like, it goes where it goes. That's what we do. And you assess a place and you say, well, what do I do with this? Well, make a place for it. That whole Lassie story. If you didn't hear it, let me know. And Lassie and what's her name? June Lockhart, who was his mother. So I forgot. Don't you hate when that happens? I don't remember anymore. Oh, I know. Somebody asked me, well, what happens if we need a little more time? I'm going to do it until it's done. So I really do believe that 4 days is going to be plenty. If for whatever reason we need 5 days, what the hell, right? I'm like, all right, it's 5 days. What's the difference, right? And then I'll extend the, when it closes down. Okay, Linda, is the challenge going to Saturday now? All right, I asked you that already. I answered that. I love the hair. Don't shut up. Oh, you sweetheart. Oh, I thought you were going to bed. Aren't you in Europe now? It's like 10:30 in your world. All right, so I don't know why, but freaking 41 comments and Facebook is only letting me see a few. Piss me off. I'm assuming when I go away, it's going to show me, because it's always that if I click on it, it says most relevant, most recent, and real time. And there's no option. And I went to Chrome and I was on Safari, so I'm sorry about that. If you asked a question and I haven't answered it, it's not because I didn't want to. Okay? And see, this is part of the reason why I'm saying you need to be on the email list, because there's just some things that Facebook will not allow us to see. So when I post a video, you want to know about it, I'll send it in an email. When there's anything special going on, I send it in an email. Just because you're friends with me or you follow me or you're in a group with me doesn't mean you're going to see it. They want ad dollars, which is nothing wrong with that or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But even that doesn't guarantee that you're going to see it. There's an algorithm. There is all this stuff. I think I said algorithm. Isn't it algorithm? Yeah, rhythm, like rhythm is gonna get you. That song, remember that song? All right, so I'll go now. Thanks a lot. There'll be a recorded video set up tomorrow, 8 a.m. without a doubt. It's already done. Okay? All right.